Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Math 170 concept session. Today, we're going to be talking about right triangle trigonometry. My name is Nick, and I work with the ASU Tutoring Centers, so let's go ahead and get started. So, to kind of first break down how right triangular trigonometry works, let's go ahead and just draw a right triangle here. And on here, basically, let's say that we want to have our main angle of focus be this one. Now, the way it all kind of breaks down, and we can write it off to the side here. Now, the best way to kind of remember this is just as SOHCAHTOA, right? SOHCAHTOA. So we have our sine here, opposite, and then our hypotenuse. And then we have our cosine. A stands for adjacent. And then H is the same. And then we have tangent here. And then O stands for opposite, and A stands for adjacent. Now, how this all breaks down is we have this focal point, right? This focus of an angle, right? Now, what basically it means is that we can kind of fill in what these O, H's, and A's are from here. So O is opposite, so that means opposite line of the angle, just like that. The hypotenuse is the line that's directly across from the right angle. So in this case, it's this one. And then the other one is adjacent, which is A. So if we look at the following problem here, we're given an angle degree of 42 degrees. We know that the opposite is 20, and then we're not given adjacent or hypotenuse. So from here, what they'd like us to do is determine B and C using right triangle trig. Now, preferably, just to kind of get things started, what we can do is just go ahead and solve for the hypotenuse. So we'll go ahead and solve for C. Now, what we will be using, just since we know the angle degree, and then we also have opposite, all we'll need to do is just solve for H here. So we can do sine of our theta, which is 42, equals 20, basically opposite, over our hypotenuse H. And then from here, what we'll do is just go ahead and solve. So we know that sine of 42 gives us a number, and we know that 20 is a number, right? So what we need to do is just get H by itself, and then from there we can solve for H. So what I'll do is multiply H to the other side. So we have sine of 42, H equals 20, and then we can just divide by sine of 42. So that'll give us H equals 20 all over sine of 42. And that'll give us 29.89. So that is what C equals. Because C is the hypotenuse, right? We have a right triangle right there. So it's the opposite of the right triangle, right? Now, in order to solve B, what we can use is tangent. So we will do tan of the same angle, 42, equals, we have, if we look back over here, we have O over A. So our O is 20, right? That's our opposite. And then we're trying to find our A, right? Adjacent. So from here, we're just going to do exactly what we did to the other side. So we'll multiply A over and then divide by a tangent of 42, which will give us A equals 20 over the tangent of 42. And that will give us 22.21. And that is what B will equal. Now, a good way to check to make sure that all of these are correct is by using Pythagorean theorem, which says basically a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we have a, which is our 20, and our b, which is our 22.21, equals our c, which is 29.89, and then you just square each of them. And that should equal the same number from there. But hopefully that was able to clear some things up for you. If you have any other questions, go ahead and log over to tutoring.asu.edu for more information on all of our tutoring centers and all the additional free resources at your disposal from being an ASU student. We have tutoring centers located on all 4 major ASU campuses, as well as an online tutoring center, so definitely check us out. If you enjoyed this concept video and want to check out more just like it, go ahead and go to that other link on your screen, and that'll direct you to a list of all of the other concept sessions that we've made for this course. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and good luck in your course.